Today we're going to be taking a look at some myths or myth busting in Arena Breakout. Most of these do come down to my opinion, so if you do disagree, prove me wrong in the comments. Our first one goes to the solo players. Solo players are always at a disadvantage. Solo players is a brutal experience and requires a lot more skill than a team, but it's more rewarding overall. Solo players have the advantage of not having bad communication, not having to worry about saving a teammate from being thirsted, not have to worry about their teammates making noise or drawing unwanted attention, and best of all, they don't have to split any of the loot. Overall, it's just a hard experience, especially outside of solo ops. But what do you think? But coming up next, we have sound. Sound is unreliable in the game. This is not true. The state of sound has been a controversial topic on the channel, but isn't supposed to tell you where an enemy is exactly. It's supposed to alert you to a direction and a relative distance. If sound helped you navigate and tell you an exact location of an enemy, it would be kind of easy and boring. It would turn more into seeds. Sound isn't there to tell you where someone is exactly. It's there to alert you so you can get in the best position possible. Sound is just a piece of the puzzle when it comes to finding out where a target actually is. More money you spend, the more you get out of each raid. This is not true for so many different reasons. While this game does definitely help the rich, if you can pick what you want, then it's an easier time. But oftentimes you can pick the wrong things. But just because you're spending more money on something doesn't always mean you're going to get more money out of it. And it obviously always comes down to who's got more skill overall. This game is about using money efficiently. Finding kits that work for you and your playstyle and the way that you want to play and the way that you like to play. It's all about trying to get your kit to its best it can be without spending as much money as you have. The best players are the ones that spend the least amount of money but get the best kit for themselves. AIs are useless and bad to add to the game. A lot of people say AIs are pointless, and while when you're fighting AIs they really are, because they're not that hard to kill at all, they're very easy. I believe they still have a place in the game though. AIs can be used as a tool for intel. Purposely not killing AIs can help cover for you. If you run around shooting every AI that you see, you're giving sound cues away as well as a third eye. While it might be a bad eye, Scav AIs can look through walls and actually see enemies. So if you spot an AI tracking something through a wall, you might be able to spot yourself an enemy. And by leaving AIs behind and trying not to kill as many as you can, if a team is following you, they're going to have to put some of those AIs down. So it instantly alerts you that somebody may be following or somebody may be around you. As you didn't alert that AI, it's pretty obvious that somebody else did. Slow play equals safe play. This one is a bit mixed. While taking your time and not rushing into a fight can be smart and sound smart, being too hesitant can also get you killed. It's about picking out the option that is efficient for you. And sometimes that option is just to rush and catch them on a reload or catch them when they're healing, and requires you to play a bit faster. It comes down to game time and knowing when you should rush and when you shouldn't. Once you figure that out, you can make your fights a hell of a lot easier. Backpacks should always be full. In Forbidden mode, a lot of high skill players value their mobility and how quickly they can move. So having your backpack filled with random junk that you don't actually need or actually want can be kind of a down point. It also comes into the way that you pick your armor, what's heavier, what's not. Mobility can be very important in this game, so keeping an eye on your weight is also another important factor. So just because you find loot doesn't mean you should bag it. You got to be efficient in the way that you pick out these different items. Third partying is just unlucky. Third partying is all about awareness, scouting, and timing. When you are aware of a fight, don't go straight into it or get involved. Figure out where the bodies are and where the players are. And if they are in a fight or they've just started a fight, try and trap them in a circle. Keep your team positioned on the outside of the fight so that way if they run away, your team's got an easy kill. Then when you think the fight's over, make your move to where the fighting actually happened and trap them in. This is where grenades, molotovs and things like that can be helpful for applying the pressure and trying to make them move out of silly positions. It's all about catching them off guard, and grenades are a great way to make players get caught off guard and move into bad positions, especially if they don't know where you are, they could move right in front of you. Backing out is cowardly, which I think is 100% not true. This game isn't about being a Chad on killing everybody in every lobby and dominating. It's about getting in, getting what you need, and getting out. And sometimes what you do need is a kill, and that's okay. But one kill might just do the job for you to get a good extraction. Sometimes it's best just to count your losses if you're running a cheap kit. Kill a guy, get his gear, and maybe just get out. It's really up to the raid. But remember, just because you're getting ass loot doesn't mean you should go push a fight. It just means you should re-queue and try again in another raid.